times. You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. And if you're looking at me, we got a review coming. You know what I mean? Know it's been some time, but you know, ain't been too much interest in me. You know what I mean? So took a little break, been chilling, just enjoying life. But now we back to it. Now that we heating up with the spring and summer. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Breakfast Club. You already know. That's the homies, you know what I'm saying? Local squad, we eat. We gonna do numbers this summer, you know what I'm saying? You see me showing love to Air Max month, so, you know, had to bring out some custom all black Air Maxes, you know what I'm saying? Got some classics too, some good ones. Daisies, you know what I mean? And then you already know. Duck camos, you know what I'm saying? But something light, you know what I mean? Something light, you know what I mean? But what we're here today for is a woman's exclusive, and this shoe that we're going to review today was a particular nod to a shoe that came out about, I want to say maybe 6-7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was going to be something great, you know what I mean, just by seeing the pictures and, you know, thinking about, you know, the nostalgia of what it could be favoring. But once I got them in hand, it fell a little bit flat, but never that. We're going to stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing is, you know how we rock. We get right into the box. Blickety blow, blickety blow, blickety blow. You know what I mean? Shiny and sparkly. You kind of already know what's going on. And the colors read Sail, Metallic Gold, and Black. And now I present to you the women's Nike Air Jordan 4 Metallic Gold. You know what I mean? And now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. The women's Air Jordan 4 Retro Metallic Gold delivers a pristine colorway of the legacy silhouette. A subtle off-white finish is executed on a smooth leather upper, featuring breathable quarter-panel netting and metallic gold eyelets. Jumpman branding decorates the tongue and molded heel tab. A color-matched polyurethane midsole packs a visible air sole unit in the heel for lightweight cushioning. Underfoot, a cream-hued herringbone traction outsole provides optimal grip. Alright, so boom, there's some pros and cons to this shoe, so let's take it one by one. Let's start with the good things. The first thing I'm going to tell you is this leather is amazing. It feels very, very good to touch. Nice, smooth leather, you know what I'm saying? A little stiff up around, you know, the collar area, but for the most part, this is a very nice leather, you know what I mean? I can't hate, can't complain. And then it's very, very soft on the tongue. That's about it. Like, that's the only highlights that I really got. Other than that, man, I'm not really feeling this shoe at all. Like, first of all, I didn't know it was going to have like a two-tone feel, and it feels like around the mudguard and heel, especially with the back tab, it's just a little bit darker in the sail, and then you have the upper with the mesh and the netting all in white, you know, including the tongue. The tongue has the cool effect of the Jordan stamp with the flight instead of the normal Jordan 4 tag. And you know, that's not too bad, you know. You got the off-white heel tab, which is very different, you know what I'm saying? I felt like they should have did these like the Craft 3s and maybe made this translucent with the age sail look. That might have been a little bit flyer, you know what I mean? The gold eyelets on it, and the only piece of gold on here, you know what I'm saying? It just looks a little gaudy, a little cheesy, you know what I'm saying? You got the sail airbag, and then of course you have this sail midsole which kind of has this shiny patent leather finish, which is kind of and then you got the sales outer sole with the gold Jumpman at the bottom. They said it was black. I don't know where any black is on this shoe. I don't know why they put black involved in the color description. These remind me of the Pure Moneys from back in the day. Very good execution on the shoe. All white for platinum eyelets, you know what I'm saying? And then it had the back tab, which was white, and it had the platinum Jordan. Couldn't beat that, you know what I mean? Came with the OG Jordan tag and the whole nine. It was one of my favorite shoes, and I want to say that was maybe 2016, 2017. But nevertheless, it was a very, very good shoe, you know? So I thought when I saw these, I was like, oh, they just want to remix it and put the gold down, and you know, they made it a women's exclusive, but in hand, these really disappointed. Like, I just cannot be a fan of the finish on the midsole. This patent leather finish, like why, you know? And then I don't even know why they did the two-tone with the leather. It's a lot going on in this shoe, but it definitely misses. I think they were banking on this being before and everybody going crazy, and then with the colorway and it looking kind of all whitish, you know, like a lot of people would definitely jump on these for summer. And I could actually see that happening, but for me personally, this just wasn't it. I felt like they failed in the execution department terribly, and I feel like this could have been done a bit better, you know? Like, thank God it was for the women, so ladies, if you want to go ahead and grab these are sitting in a few places. Bigger sizes definitely ran for the men that wear the 10.5, you know, 12W, you know what I mean, always runs. But I don't expect this to really go crazy on a resale in the future. I feel like this is one of those fours that's probably going to sit, you know. Most likely, a lot of the ladies with the smaller feet, they'll jump on these. This is a nice summer shoe, don't get me wrong. You know, you could play with the nudes, you know what I mean? But other than that, this is not a major banger. This is not, you know what I mean, going crazy in the park. So let me give y'all one more look before I go ahead and give y'all the chef's rating. Oh man. And when it comes to the chefs, I'm gonna give these a 5. I'm sorry, but this is just run of the mill to me, nothing crazy, you know what I mean, nothing really standoutish. However, it's a blank canvas. The only upside to this shoe is that it's a blank canvas, and if you got some skills with the dyeing or painting, you could go crazy and turn this into whatever you want to turn it into. You're just gonna have to accent with the gold, but for the most part, yeah, this is a blank canvas. So that's the only upside to this shoe. Other than that, it's just not one that I think is a very good shoe. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to execution. Sorry, Nike, Jordan, but y'all dropped the ball on this one. So, with all that being said, get in them comments, let me know how you feel, you know what I mean? Definitely appreciate y'all tapping in, showing love, you know what I mean? Still supporting, man. We coming back. The next couple episodes is going to be different. We got a preview before the review, and then not only that, but I'm going into my first customization episode, and I'm going to customize a shoe that I felt was terrible in execution, but let's see if we can work some magic and make it something dope, you know what I'm saying? So always spread love, man. At the end of the day, that's all we got. 2024 has been bananas, and it's only March, you know what I mean? But you still got time, so make the best of it, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and you already know, by any means, keep them sneakers clean. You know the motto. Before you go pay resale, come here and get the details. And if we catch you lacking, understand we snatching. It's not a game. We not playing. We outside. It's getting warm. Snatch up some of these dirty used shoes and flip them into grails, man. 100.